Hi dear students, welcome back to the online classes prepared and presented by Mr. Abdul Manaf, the English faculty. This class is meant for 10th standard Kerala Reader English Part 1. Unit 1 Glimpses of Green, Chapter 2 The Snake and the Mirror. Written by the Sultan of Stories and the Lover of Nature, Vaikom Muhammed Basheer. This story was translated to English by V. Abdullah. Before going to learn the story, let's understand more about the writer. The Snake and the Mirror is a short story written by Vaikom Muhammed Basheer. He was a Malayalam fiction writer, novelist, short story writer, and a freedom fighter. He was born on 19th January 1908 in Kottayam district. He is regarded as one of the most successful and outstanding writers from India. He is fondly remembered as Baipur Sultan. Don't forget the name, Baipur Sultan. Some of his notable works are Balyakala Sakhi, Shabdangal, Madilugal, Janmadinam, etc. Basheer got Padma Shri Award in 1982. He died on 5th July 1994 at Baipur in Calicut. Get ready to understand the content of the story. The stories of Vaikom Muhammed Basheer evoke humor and sarcasm on the follies of man. This story portrays the lonely life of a doctor, a homeopath, who encounters an unwelcome guest. Do you know the name of the unwelcome guest? A snake. Later, once he shares his experiences to his friends. He had his meal and returned to his room in a hot summer night. The room was not electrified. He could not sleep as it was very hot. So he sat on a chair in front of a table. There were some articles: a lamp, a mirror, and a comb. He looked at the mirror, began to enjoy his own beauty. Then he took a decision for making him more handsome. During the time, he heard a sound. When he heard a repeated noise, he looked around and found that it was a cobra, which had coiled around his left arm. He was frightened and turned to a stone and was sure of the approaching death. He thought that he was going to die. He was going to be killed by the snake. The snake unwound itself somehow and reached the table. The cobra began to enjoy the reflection in the mirror. Our writer felt so. Meanwhile, the doctor ran and reached his friend's home. When he returned to take his belongings at next morning, he found everything was stolen by a thief. The only thing which the thief left was his dirty vest. It was a sign of insult to the doctor. Dear students, can you guess who is it in the picture? Yes, homeopath. But in those days, he was a great admirer of beauty. That's why he is sitting in front of the mirror and combing his hair, thinking something more about his beauty. What is the situation in the picture? Can you make some sentences? A fat snake wriggles over the back of the chair and lands on his shoulder. There was no time to take any precaution. The snake slithered along his shoulder. And where is the snake now? It coils around his left arm above the elbow. The hood is spread out and its head is hardly 3 or 4 inches from his face. We understand it from his words. Hope that you have thoroughly understood the story Snake and the Mirror. Here, I would like to wind up this class. Thank you for watching this video.